For young athletes with dreams as big as the pitch they play on, the journey to success demands more than just talent. At Hampshire FA Academy, they understand this. Here, alongside football training and competitive matches, a unique partnership with SEO Education is shaping not just better players, but well-rounded individuals ready for whatever the future holds. This is a place where passion meets progress, where the pursuit of sporting excellence goes hand in hand with a commitment to academic growth. This is Hampshire FA Academy. The Academy has a strong track record of creating young talent, providing a platform for aspiring footballers to hone their skills and chase their dreams, whether that be on or off the pitch.
So I think respect, taking responsibility and accountability for their actions is something that we've always been quite keen to, again, enforce both on and off the pitch. And I think that the reason that we're so big on those things is that by the time they leave our programme, they're hopefully in a place where whatever career path they decide to go down, whether that's football, coaching, university, American scholarships, they're in a strong place on the pitch but also off the pitch as well.
If you enjoy your football, I think one of these places is like the best to go. Like, there's not been a moment I haven't enjoyed it here. It gives you so many opportunities just for now and to put on your CV, things like that. It's just enjoying it. Just the fun. Like, it's constantly enjoying it. You're always around people that enjoy football. You're always around people, like, you've always got something to talk about, whether it be like scores on the weekend or how the team done. Just constantly enjoying it.
Obviously there are issues with that. You can't use it before 10 AM on a school day or a work day, which can sometimes be a bit pain. So we'll help you out at weekends, and if you don't do maths and English, then it should help you get in a bit cheaper.
SEO Education brings specialist expertise in sports-related qualifications, providing a structured and supportive academic environment tailored to the unique demands of student athletes.
Yeah, so obviously we run the NCFE Level 3 physical activity course alongside their kind of footballing programme. So the course itself will, the students will undertake a number of projects and they will be spread across 2 years. So the course is a 2-year course and obviously that will run alongside their training and their matches on a weekly basis. So specifically the education programme, throughout the projects there are different kind of areas that they will undertake. So it could be sports coaching, it could be sports business, it could be looking at A&P, which is anatomy and physiology, and basically it just kind of broadens the students' horizons in terms of, you know, putting their education first as well as obviously doing their football course. So for those that, you know, obviously don't make it as a footballer, they've got kind of a really good education kind of background to kind of fall back onto, and then we kind of really especially in the second year, really hone into their kind of interests. So, you know, whether they want to go on to be a physio, whether they want to go into a sports coaching apprenticeship, those are just a couple of examples that, you know, they really kind of feed into. So that's how it runs alongside it.
The SEL curriculum isn't just an add-on, it's thoughtfully integrated into the academy experience. By exploring the theoretical foundations of both the sports industry and careers off the pitch, students gain a deeper appreciation for the multi-choice future they are aspiring to enter.
So we very much try to sequence our curriculum along with the football season. So at the very start, they are looking at themselves and development, fitness testing, and then we can link that very much back to the same things in industry and in employment, starting at the start of the journey and finishing at the end year. So we try to sequence it so that what the learners are feeling and focusing on in the football, we can link that really strategically to what they're learning in the classroom environment.
I think they make it easy here. Obviously we get given our timetable at the start of the year, and there's always a good balance between the academic side and the football side. I think they give you enough time to enjoy both and really sort of work hard, and they don't overdo it. You know, you don't find yourself too stressed out with trying to balance the both. So I think the timetable that they sort of provide for you is balanced, and you know you can get both done without having to worry too much.
Okay, so 2 tons max on the outside, they can work up and down the entire hut. Only score the opposition's heart, doesn't need to be a first time football. Any questions?
This integrated approach fosters a deeper understanding of the sport, both on and off the field. The practical training sessions is seen as a reward for the academic learning, creating a more balanced approach to the academy experience. Where most schools focus on the academic aspects only, this academy uses the students' biggest interest as an incentive to strive academically as well as in the footballing world.
So I suppose for us it's very much about employability and employability skills. We take a sports learner or a football player, the skills that they've got, resilience, teamwork, communication, that helps to make a really well-rounded individual, and it also then links really well to whatever career they decide to move into. Those core skills that they've learnt in sport, in football, they've then enhanced while they're here for 2 years, will just make them a brilliant employee. I've always said, why would you not want to employ a young person that's been really focused on sport? Because all of the attributes they have would make them a brilliant employee.
I think naturally the longer they spend with us, the more they adapt to the programme and grow into the programme. So I think you always see at the start the students are finding their feet a little bit and adapting to life away from school and a bit more responsibility on and off the pitch. And then I think the further they go into the programme, the more they take on leadership roles and they mature into more independent learning and other aspects of their education become more self-led. So I think the initial part is really important that we nail down the standards and the students have a clear understanding of how things work when they join us, and then the further the programme goes, the more natural they become as part of our provision.
Beyond the training in the classrooms, the Academy provides a nurturing and supportive environment where students can grow as individuals, knowing they have a strong network behind them.
Nowadays, and then you'll get about £5 or £10 discount, and it all adds up. So through this. And you guys should all have a rail card. If you don't and use trains, please get one because it saves a third off the travel. Obviously there are issues with that, you can't use it before 10 AM.
The facilities are exceptional. I mean, yes, I'm old enough to know that I remember this before it was it was built, and yeah, it's just really good. But it's also good to see sort of so many other colleges and football teams sort of using the other facilities, but it doesn't get in the way of their teams. They always have this pitch. It's a really good quality Astro. And yeah, they have the VO and everything, and good at sort of analysis. Coaches are great, so yeah, it's just a really good facility. And also, it's great that it's Astro because obviously football, England, grass and rain don't really go. So it's good to know that even if all weather, there's going to be matches or training. You're not restricted by that. So yeah, I would say, for someone who's obsessed with football and yeah, really wants to develop and grow as a player, it's a really good place to come, and it ticks all the boxes really, and she's developed as a player as a result of coming here, I think. So
the journey of a young athlete is rarely straightforward. Recognising this, the partnership of Hampshire FA and SCO Education has built a robust support system to guide students through the inevitable challenges, ensuring their well-being and academic progress remain a priority alongside their footballing ambitions.
So obviously a lot of our students will not only play for the college team, but they'll play for clubs outside of college. So we really try and balance the timetable. So, you know, obviously the education stuff is quite heavy. They'll have at least 3 or 4 lessons per week, as well as kind of tutorial topics, which kind of lean into more the sort of social skills and kind of stuff that falls outside of the education stuff, so things like driving lessons, money management, all that sort of stuff. So there's a lot that the students have to undertake, but I think that we've kind of found a nice balance between, you know, the education side as well as them training and playing football, that, you know, the students kind of really kind of take to, and I feel like, yeah, it's not one that's overworking them, so they're able to kind of manage it.
Obviously, we all play football pretty much outside of here as well, so they're very easy if like you've got a busy weekend. Some people play 2 matches, so it's very adjustable, so they're really compliant to that. Because we train pretty much in the afternoons all morning, you just do your work, and then obviously you've got free time after. You can sit in the cafe and do it, you can go home and do it. Like, it's really flexible.
By investing in both their athletic and academic development, Hampshire FA Academy and SCL Education are equipping these young athletes with the tools they need to navigate the challenges and seize the opportunities of tomorrow.
We've had students that have come through our programme, they've gone on to university, they've become kind of football analysts, they've done different work placements at sort of different football clubs. So that's kind of just one example. We've had students that have gone on, not necessarily Hampshire FA, but just other SCL sites around the country that have gone on to scholarships in America. A few of the students have kind of come back and set up their own Football American Scholarship Programme. So they come in and do talks about kind of their journey, and they help kind of students that are coming through currently on those sorts of journeys as well. So yeah, there's a couple of different examples there for Hampshire FA students, and then obviously students across the country as well.
The long-term vision at the Academy is about empowering these young individuals to reach their full potential, whatever path they ultimately choose. The skills and qualifications gained through the SCL programme provide a valuable foundation, opening doors to a wide range of opportunities within and beyond the world of football.
From here, the only block is their own mind and their own desire to move forward. So we've had young people go into business courses, we've had young people go down kind of like the sports injury route, we've had young people go through coaching, we've had young people go to accounting. Really, it's any career they want to, we can kind of help them hinge and move forward.
What aspects of the curriculum do you find the most interesting or valuable?
I'd say the coaching parts, because it's something that I've considered doing after I leave. So I think learning that at the sort of age we're at now and doing it while we're in a football academy, I think that's very helpful. Yeah.
Probably to be a coach. Like, we do so much coaching while we're here in our projects and just while we're training. That's something that I've just taken an interest to.
At Hampshire FA Academy, the game is more than just a sport. It's a pathway to growth, and through their partnership with SCL Education, they are ensuring that every young player has a chance to build a successful future on and off the pitch. This is the partnership between Hampshire FA and SCL Education, nurturing talent and empowering ambitions.